Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike and with me today is...
Staff Sergeant Matt.
And this is Trailers with Mike and Staff Sergeant Matt for 14th of September 2024. Having an interesting week. I went and saw Beetlejuice. Probably going to do the review with Tommy Boy tomorrow. I got to get with him about that. The business side of things with MAARs Media, our advertising and web design business, is starting to pick up, so I've been pretty busy. That's why the trailers were pushed a day late. Usually they go live for members on Thursday and then for the general public on Friday, but they went live on Friday and then the public on Saturday. How has your week been, Matt?
Mine's been productive. I've been working with a lot of doctors this week.
Okay.
I found out that they did an MRI and they actually found something in my head. Amazing.
Oh, wow. A brain or?
Yeah.
A little hamster on a wheel?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So, everything good, though, as far as your health?
Basically? I have to go back for the reading. So, yeah. Yeah, That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. Well, great.
You'll be there one day.
One day, yeah. All right. Well, listen, so we do, this is our weekly show. We do 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. We're starting off with video games today. I should say movies and series. So we're going to watch 10 trailers, react to them, and then Thursday is the day that we almost always have them out. Sometimes there's like an emergency or something happens and we have to do them a little later. And then these are going to come out as individual videos on Thursdays. So, hey, we really appreciate everybody showing up and giving us some support. We're going to go to a quick intermission, and then when we come back, we're going to react to some trailers here. So we will see you guys after this short break. All right, so I remember this. So this is the first trailer here, starting off with video games. By the way, I got a new mug. It's awesome. And they were out of root beer.
It wasn't your birthday.
Yeah. No. I got this. Well, it was my birthday on the 29th of August.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
that's right.
Yeah. So we actually did go out and to eat for my birthday and got this mug from Logan's Roadhouse. And, yeah, I got a mug from them. That was cool. So it actually says Logan's Roadhouse. And they were out of... Yeah, at the local store, they were out of Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and root beer. So this is Sprite. I'm drinking Sprite, guys.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean Sprite is okay, but I'm definitely a root beer guy. Okay, so this next trailer, so our first trailer for the day, a video game trailer. Do you remember this?
Nope. Oh,
Okay,
yes,
so
I do.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember this from when I was a kid. I never played these games, but I remember, I think it was like a point and click puzzle game type of thing, like those educational games they used to have for kids. So this is, but I do know it's a popular franchise. Like this is a well-known popular franchise. So we're getting another one, and yeah, I mean I'm not a big fan necessarily, but you know, like I said, popular franchise, probably.
Yeah, it's one of
good
those
for kids.
no-brainers.
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of, and it's safe for kids. It's like a kid-friendly
Right.
game. So.
Safe for kids.
Yeah. So let's check it out, though. We are watching the trailer for Carmen Sandiego, Carmen Sandiego, official announcement trailer. This is coming at us from IGN, so we are going to like the video. It's got 154,000 views to 4.6 thousand likes and 360 dislikes. In a relaunch of the popular video game series that launched in 1985, Carmen Sandiego returns for PC, consoles, and Netflix in a new single-player puzzle adventure game based on the original IP, with a visual style that is clearly a nod to the recent Netflix animated series. It's developed and published by Gameloft and HarperCollins Productions. It'll be released on Netflix in Q1 2025 and be followed later in the same quarter for PC via Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Now, I remember the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego video games. And they were, let me just show you here. Yeah, they were like games, puzzle games where, yeah, here we go.
There.
Where, yeah, and I guess this is, there was also a television series. So this is from the series, but this is what I remember from the game. This is what the game looked like this, and it was like a point and click. So I think it was like, if I can just trying to remember off the top of my head, it was like she would go somewhere and she would be standing like this, okay, and then she would say to you, and in the background there'd be the Eiffel Tower, and she would say to you, where is the Eiffel Tower? And then you would find, you know, it would be other things than the Eiffel Tower, because that one's kind of obvious, but you'd click on the Eiffel Tower then, and yeah, those types of games. Cool. I mean, yeah, great, awesome, fun for kids, and teaches you about traveling the world. This one looks like it's not about her traveling the world, so okay. I mean, any thoughts on it before we get started?
Well, they did say it's a remake, right? It's from Gameloft, who originally made it.
Yeah, right. Yes.
So
is that who originally made it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who originally made it.
Okay. Let us know in the comment section down below if we've got that wrong, but yeah, the Learning Company, more. Yeah, I think this is coming from, but it's definitely coming from that time of like Reader Rabbit, those other kind of games that are like educational. But yeah, so yeah, it's like a relaunch, remake of the original game. So it'll be interesting to see how they do this. Yeah. All right, though. So we've got a 1 minute and 17-second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Hey, Red. A cutting-edge fighter jet was stolen from the National Air and Space Museum in Washington. Only the world's greatest thief can stop Vile, and that's you.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. This looks like then it's going to be a remake Like, it's not just a relaunch. Like this looks like it says reimagined. So
Yeah,
let
I
us know in
think
the comment.
it looks more like all they did was upgrade the CGI.
Yeah, the graphics. Well, okay, so it's a reimagining, so it's probably the same general story as one of the other games or something. And then this is going to be a little different as far as the story. You know how they do that. It's like when they remake a movie, it's not exactly the same story, but it's like same idea or whatever. Yeah. So this looks cool. I'm not sure if this is showing us the original or if this is showing us the game you're going to be, like, what it's going to be here. But I remember, yeah, this was the original thing.
Yeah, down at the bottom it said remix.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good.
A reimagine.
For the first time in history, you get to play as Carmen Sandiego.
Okay.
Track thieves as you travel around the world.
Okay, so in the original game, she was your advisor. Like, she was the person that would tell you, and then you would solve the puzzles.
Yeah.
And now you are actually playing as her. Okay, so it's not a shot-for-shot remake because you're going to be playing with her, but it's still going to be kind of the same idea as the original game. So this is not a remake. I understand what they're saying now as far as the description. They are actually relaunching the series, going in a kind of a new direction. Yeah, so here we go.
Use state-of-the-art gadgets and gear. Use all of your skills to outsmart vile operatives.
All right.
Gather intel, decipher clues, and catch suspects.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Get ready to travel around the globe as the world's greatest thief. Learn more at www.carmensandiego-game.com.
Okay, I don't want to play the next trailer. It'll start playing the next trailer if I let it go. So cool thing here is that it's going to be launching on Netflix, so it's going to be free for people who have Netflix. I absolutely love the fact that Netflix, it's setting itself apart from other streaming services by offering games. So that's cool. So if you watch Netflix on mobile, you can play mobile games on Netflix for free. There are games that I've bought on Steam that are like $20, $30 games, a little bit cheaper, but they are still good games that I really like Into the Breach. You can play it on free. You can play it free for Netflix. Netflix acquired it. Yeah, so that's really cool. Something that I want to point out is I love how this is, like we talked about, safe for kids, right? But it's not like a kid game. Like when you think of like a kid game, this is like it's like they used to have this game called Freddy the Fish. Freddy the Fish. Okay, so this was a point and click game, and you can see like this was a kid game. Okay, like you would click on the stuff, and the story was very kid-like. This is
like Dora the Explorer.
Right. Okay, this looks like almost like a Batman or Hitman style game, but instead of playing as Batman or Hitman, it's a more like it has some of the features where you're sneaking around, you have a glider, you're gliding around, you got the grappling hook, you're doing detective stuff. So it's got features of more adult quote unquote themed games, but they've made it kid friendly.
Sorry. That right there makes it more adult because I don't think a child could understand how to break down the biography of a person for clues.
I'm saying like maybe when I say kid friendly, I'm talking maybe like preteen to teenage.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Like it's more kid friendly. It's more like beginning video game player friendly type of game.
Okay.
So this would be.
I was thinking under 10.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, like the first one was for under 10.
Yeah. So and I don't know, but it might be one of those types of games where, they have this biography, but if you're younger and you can't understand really all of the details of how to play of reading this or doing certain things, you can still get through the game and have a fun time.
Yeah, sure. It's still a point and click.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely like I said, having the glider, having the different like sneaking around, older audiences than the original, but still not like a violent game, not something that has, like I said, more of a younger audience friendly game. So I'm liking it. I mean, what are your thoughts?
I like it. I think it has a lot of opportunity here. Not only for just young adults, but even for us that are challenged when it comes to gaming.
Right. Yeah, and that's what yeah. Yeah, because you definitely have to like learn, especially on the keyboard. Like consoles are good because you have the controller and it's like this, but on the keyboard you're like moving around. You got to remember all the buttons. You got to learn all that stuff. And starting with simpler games is kind of that's where you start. Is like, yeah,
exactly.
Simpler games with easier control schemes. All right. You know what else it makes me think of too is the Sly Cooper games. Have you seen the Sly Cooper games?
No.
Sly Cooper was a PS2.
Oh, because that's why. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a stealth game because you're a thief. So you're going around sneaking and you're trying to steal things. And,
no swipe and swiper.
Right, and it was also like a teenage appropriate game that didn't have like violence, nudity, swearing, stuff like that in it. So, yeah. Okay, well let's see the comment section, see what people are saying. So, what is this? What that? Instead of dying the villain, I mean, I imagine it means killing the villain. Carmen Sandiego lived long. Oh, dying the villain. Carmen Sandiego lived long enough to see herself become the hero. Yeah, because she was a thief, so now she's like working to stop thieves. That's cool. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? My favorite character is back after 30 years. This literally looks like those high-quality Roblox games, and I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just like, it just feels weird not seeing all your favorite characters in 2D animation. 26, like Carmen looks like a Roblox character. Oh, maybe. Or like Fortnite character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of sad this wasn't a trailer for Carmen Sandiego show from Netflix, but I'm excited to play as Carmen. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Cool. So I think it has some potential here, like you were saying, to kind of come back and do well, and hopefully this does good enough to get a sequel, and hopefully it's good for the people who are fans of the franchise so far.
Yeah.
But otherwise, let's move on to the next one. I think this next one is going to be a little bit more serious tone, so here we go. All right, so this next one, I just want to say the series of games associated with this right here, has always been excellent, but in recent years, the developer has not done so well with some of their games, and hopefully we can kind of recapture some of the magic. Yes, are you familiar with these?
No, that's not my area of expertise.
No, not your area of expertise. Okay, 1 second, guys. I gotta put us to a real quick intermission. My son is calling for me. I've got to go check on my kid just real quick. I'm sorry. Are you okay, Matt?
Yep. Hurry back.
All right. Yep. I'll be right back. I just got to find out why he's yelling for me. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. My son needed me for a second, so I had to step away. So, okay, yeah, dang it. I messed it up. 1 minute. That's the name of the game, by the way. Just a second here. Okay, so for the YouTube channel, when we release this as an individual video, sorry about that. I had to help my son. He was in the bathroom and he needed help. But anyway, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for... There you go. The Elder Scrolls Castles official launch trailer. Coming at us from Bethesda Softworks. We're going to like the video. This has 1.3 million views to 2,000 likes and 2.4 thousand dislikes. So, this trailer is ratioed. Yeah, this trailer is ratioed. And that's what I'm talking about. Bethesda, really great game studio. Kind of really great game studio years ago, but has fallen off in recent years. And people have lost faith in them. So this looks like it's going to be a mobile game, just by the way that it's told. But Skyrim was probably the most popular console video game ever. And like I said, they've fallen off. Especially with the Fallout, with what they've done with the Fallout games, they're not doing well. What's up?
Was that a PS game?
PlayStation, yeah, PlayStation 3. Yeah, Skyrim was a big deal. So, I'll read the description here and you can... What is this? Okay, from Bethesda Game Studios, the award-winning developer behind Skyrim and Fallout Shelter, comes the Elder Scrolls Castles. Yep, a new mobile game that puts you in control of your very own castle and dynasty. Available now in iOS and Google Play. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I do not care about mobile games at all. They're very rarely do I care about any of them. I can't imagine that this is going to be some high-quality thing that people who are Elder Scrolls fans are really going to be into. So, I don't know how we go from Morrowind, Skyrim, the other one whose name I'm forgetting, Elder Scrolls 4, it doesn't matter, to a mobile game. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of sucks. And it is ratioed. So people are already saying that they don't like it by downvoting it. And we can see the ratio because I have that cool extension. But yeah, I mean, any comments on it before we get started? Did you play Skyrim? Are you familiar with that?
No. No.
Basically, you can slay dragons and then steal their magical powers. So it was really cool. Really cool open world game. Yeah.
But the description sounded more like Sims.
This does. But
yeah.
Skyrim is a completely different game. Skyrim is a third person open world. This is Skyrim.
That's totally different.
Yeah. And you'd run around and you could get cool powers, and you could even become a werewolf, and you'd transform into a big wolf creature and kill, you became an engine of destruction. You could take control of dragons later on once you got an ability. Yeah, so it was a completely different game. Yeah.
No wonder why a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, well, yeah. So let's check it out. We got a 1 minute 34 second trailer. Are you ready?
All right, ready. Let's do this.
Here we go. All right. Okay. So this isn't gameplay then. Okay. Okay. I want to see gameplay. All right, we got like 40 seconds left. What's? Okay, have you seen? We're just over halfway through the. Let me just show you this. Have you seen Fallout Shelter? Have you seen that? Heard of that game?
No.
Okay, so this is Fallout. Just like Skyrim, it was an open world. It was older. This is Fallout 3. This is one that I really liked. Open world game set in a post-apocalyptic world, kind of like Mad Max. Okay.
Okay.
And you'd go around and you basically were like scrounging up armor and weapon parts and stuff to try to you know, equip your character as you went around. Really cool world. There's mutants, futuristic technology, and also just the world is destroyed. It's post-apocalyptic. Okay, here is Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter is a management game on mobile where you manage a vault, which is basically people lived in these vaults. Yeah, you can't see it the best, but each of these rooms does a different thing. And people lived in these vaults, just think underground bunkers that kept them alive when the world was destroyed. Okay, just real quick overview of what Fallout is, and I cannot get a good picture. But
I remember that.
Yeah, okay, so this is what it seems like they're trying to do with Skyrim. They're trying to do
We
like
talked about this game before.
this one or Fallout Shelter?
This one. We actually reviewed this game before.
Okay, so the Fallout Shelter, we did a trailer reaction for before. Okay, so yeah,
Because you explained to me how the rooms had to feed off to take care of each other.
yeah. So you're trying to manage these people who live in this vault and build stuff to help them and all this stuff. It's a mobile game. It's supposed to be a pretty good mobile game. I'm going to tell you, we haven't seen any gameplay. This isn't showing us any gameplay, but I bet you, yeah, this is going to be like an Elder Scrolls version of Fallout Shelter because they're both made by the same people. So we got 30 seconds left. Hopefully they show us some of that. So let's go forward here. Okay. All right. So this is like different missions and quests things you're gonna have to deal with. Okay. All right. So, yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's Fallout Shelter. Yeah.
Good guess.
Okay. Actually, though, if you're looking at this, so this actually looks like it's lower visual quality than Fallout Shelter, though. Like, the graphics do not look as good as Fallout Shelter's did. Fallout Shelter's been out for almost 10 years?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I don't know. I can definitely see why people... I get like Fallout Shelter was popular. Maybe this will be a fun game for people who are into stuff like Fallout Shelter. But, I don't know. Like, people aren't interested in this right now. They want a Fallout game. You know what they should have done is they should have released the next Elder Scrolls game and then released this immediately after.
Yeah.
Yeah, releasing this first is not the answer, I don't think.
Yeah, well, like you say, it's also very poor CGIs, and it looks more like it's for the Nintendo Switch than anything else.
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay, yeah, I mean, and I can definitely see why it's getting downvoted. Let's check out what people are saying about it in the comment section here. Fallout 2 Medieval Boogaloo. Or Fallout Shelter 2. Medieval Boogaloo. There you go. Okay, the Switch from the trailer's lovely art to the reveal art was rough, to the real art was rough. Yeah, people are saying this just does not look like, just look at this. Look at this, okay, compared to this. So we've got this compared to that. That just doesn't look as good.
No, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, and that's because this is like a cartoon style. Why wouldn't they, if they were going to do this, they should have made it more, I mean, more cartoony? I don't know. They should have just done it differently. I don't know. I don't think it looked good. The reason I want Elder Scrolls 6 as soon as possible is because I really want Grandma Shirley to be able to play it before she passes on from our mortal plane. We've been waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 for a long time. They better be Argonian maids. The Argonian family was cute, though.
Just like I said, we already called it Sims.
Yeah, I mean, in concept, the game is basically Fallout Shelter, but it's actually a pretty cute game, if I'm truthfully honest. The art style is comfy, and it's so far, it's nearly as stressful as Shelter can be at times. Okay. Yeah, I mean, wish it was more stylized. Graphically, it looks rough to look at. Also, the currencies worry me, but maybe the gameplay is good.
Rest in peace to this terrific series.
Yeah, seriously. Once we start getting mobile games, it's like, I'm done. Thank you very much. Yeah, so people aren't impressed. See, this is, okay, so if the game looked like this would be okay.
Yeah, but go towards the end to where they're in the shelters.
Yeah, but when you're actually looking at this doesn't look good.
That
this
is
looks
just
like
so
PS2 graphics.
poor.
Like, this doesn't, see, that looks, see, okay, that looks okay. But what is going on with this? I don't know. This doesn't look the greatest. No good. Basically, it's Fallout Shelter, but with some Elder Scrolls features and not as good graphics. Well, there you go, guys. All right. Check it out if you want to. It's available on Steam. Actually, let me see if I can get it. Elder Scrolls Castles. Elder Scrolls Castle. Well, it's available on mobile. Okay, so it's not available. Like Fallout Shelter is available on PC. I imagine that it'll be coming to PC at some point. So watch for that. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the game if you're playing it. But otherwise, let's move on to the next one here. So here we go. So, all right. So this next one will be a quick one. This is you haven't played this game, have you?
No, I don't think so. Look up. You might have me on this one.
Yeah, so this is
But
kind
it
of like
looks good.
yeah, so kind of like a third-person Call of Duty style game. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I mean, basically, people are enjoying the game. There's some issues that have come out with it recently, as its time has gone on as a game. But let's check it out though. We are watching the trailer for Helldivers 2: Chemical Agents Premium Warband, excuse me, PS5 and PC games, coming at us from PlayStation. We're gonna like the video. It's got 448,000 views to 20,000 likes and 824 dislikes. So, warning: toxic hazard. Handle with care. Choke the life from alien threats swarming across a galaxy with the Chemical Agents Premium Warband. Includes gorgeous gaseous weapons, lung-friendly armor, capes, patterns, super credits, and more. Helldivers, name your poison. It requires the base game pay purchase for super credits and pay and game progression to unlock. So my understanding of this though is that this game is pretty good, but with the new war bonds and as they've done some updates, they've nerfed certain things that have made the game a little bit less appealing, and they've lost some of their audience because of that. But it's still being updated, so that's cool, you know.
Yeah, you and I both been in the military, so tell me, have you ever seen any good lung armor?
Lung armor. I think it's to. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's to protect you from the gas that you're going to be using to kill people. I don't know. This is kind of like Starship Troopers though, because you're going to be battling in the game. You battle cyborgs and giant bugs. So it's definitely fantasy military. So that's kind of cool. But yeah. All right. Any comments before we get started?
Yeah, maybe we'll see Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze.
Yes, soldier.
Oh yeah. Wait, no. That not Patrick Swayze. That's. Oh my God. You're talking about? Are you Soldier? Is that a movie? Or are you talking about Universal Soldier?
Universal Soldier.
Because that was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And Patrick Swayze.
Was he in? Oh, whatever. Are you sure? Maybe. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry. We'll talk about it another time. But yeah,
I could also be wrong, but
let us know in the comment section down below. Was Patrick Swayze in Universal Soldier? I'm not.
there you go.
Or maybe
correct the old man.
Yeah, maybe we're confused on. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. But anyway, we've got a 1 minute and 6 second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go. All right.
Ah, Green Berets.
Yeah. So there's the lung armor. All right. New stratagems.
It reminds you of that movie Ants.
What's that?
That movie Ants.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like Starship Trooper. You've seen the movie Starship Troopers.
Yeah, Starship Trooper. Yeah, with the ants.
Yeah, well, they're bugs, but yeah, they're like ants, because there's, just hordes of bugs, yeah. Alright. I like the idea of a drone that shoots, like, acid and stuff, new patterns, okay.
Ah, Titanfall.
Right, well, I don't think you can, can you get in that and battle?
Oh, that would be cool, right?
That's right, I think you can. Yeah, you can get in the vehicles and run them down. Yeah, just like you said, Titanfall. I love Titanfall. They need to get another Titanfall game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got a pistol. What does the stim pistol do? Oh, you shoot your allies and it heals them? Okay, that's what it looked like. Alright, cool. You got the
like he put his finger and passed gas.
Yeah. And
you didn't see that?
No, I did. It was funny. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, some cool stuff. I like that helmet. It looks like the helmets that you see in, I want to say, it's like World War II, like the Nazi helmets when they, like the face masks. Because I'm pretty sure when they used flamethrowers, they had like a face mask they'd put on. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, and the game is pretty good, but like I said, there's some things that they've balanced, quote unquote balanced, where people are like, oh, now the weapon that I really like isn't as strong, and some people are dissatisfied with that a little bit. But let us know what you think of the game in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think of the new...
Especially right there, that healing gun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That actually is a good idea. So, yeah, let us know what you think of this update, the War Bond. This new War Bond. Yeah. Any other thoughts, though? I like it. Any other thoughts before we move on to the comment section?
No, is this already out?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Helldivers 2. It's available on Steam. It's available on PlayStation, or I think Xbox. Is it Xbox or PlayStation? But right now it's, so the Super Citizen is $60, but it's on sale for $47, and then the standard is $40, but it's on sale for $31 or $32 basically, And yeah, it's a third-person shooter. So this is how you're going to walk around and battle. Just like almost like Fortnite. How Fortnite is a third person, obviously different graphics and stuff. And
Yep.
then you can see people are talking about like revert the flamethrower back to it's the way it was. Some of the balances people have been a little dissatisfied with, but I still think that a lot of people are playing and stuff, so it is quite popular. But let's check out what people are saying in the comments. So, I need heals. Don't worry, I have a stim pistol. Fires grenade pistol at ally. Yeah, because you can kill your allies. Remember, divers, the use of chemical weapons on humans is strictly prohibited. However, it is highly encouraged, in warfare against enemies of managed democracy. There you go. I would like to say something, but the Geneva Convention has suggested I don't. Edit, as our Lord and Savior Bricky has said, the Geneva Convention is a guideline, not a checklist. Yeah, can't wait to have 1+ person on pure gas build and 1+ person on pure napalm build. The bugs will never see it coming. As an actual pest control technician exterminator, I know that I know what my build is going to be. Okay. Yeah, so you can go in and poison your enemies. Cool. That's a pretty cool idea, actually. That's nice. All right, great guys. I like this one. Go check it out now. Otherwise, let's move on to the next one here. Here we go. All right. So this next one looks like it's going to be a little bit of a funny, kind of goofy little game. I don't. I mean, you know these, right? I have a couple of these in my house, and they're fun. They're cool. They're hip. So let's, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what this game actually is, though. What the game based around this is. So let's check it out.
That makes two of us.
Yeah. We're gonna find out together. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Funko Fusion launch trailer. PS5 games coming to us from PlayStation. We're gonna like the video. You got 85,000 views. 3.5 thousand likes and 664 dislikes. Experience a festival of fandom like never before in Funko Fusion. Relive memorable moments from your favorite movies, TV shows, comics, and more in an authentic new action-adventure game made by fans for fans. Battle foes and solve puzzles in colorful and expansive worlds that are rich in personality and filled with secrets. Select, unlock, and play with 60+ unique playable characters from over 20 different franchises, all lovingly recreated in Funko Pop form. Then smash them up and take your favorite characters into different worlds. Funko Fusion is out now for PS5. Okay. There you go. I have no idea what this is actually going to be. It sounds a lot like the Lego games, where you'll have where you can play through levels and stuff. But like the Lego Marvel games, you play as different superheroes, but it's and you can just pick different superheroes you want to play as, and they all have different abilities. Like the Hulk can jump really high and is super strong. Thor can fly with his hammer and shoot lightning. So some cool stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
MASH.
All right. There you go. All right, well, we've got a 1 minute and 29 second video trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go. All right. Oh, Omni-Man.
Oh, I like the CGIs.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of playing as different characters. Like you've never played before. Chucky. The bear guy, I don't know who that... I don't remember his name. Velociraptor. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you, this is just like the Lego games. Yep. So it'll be in Funko style instead of Lego style, but yeah, like you're running around like you do in the Lego games, where you can play as just a menagerie of different characters from whatever franchise. Like if it's Lego Star Wars, you can play as different Lego Star Wars characters, but it's in a Lego world. This is going to be where it's anything that Funko has been involved in. It seems like And Funko's been involved in a lot of franchises.
I can't wait to see one of them fall apart.
Right, yeah. There you go. I do like He-Man here. He's shooting with his sword. Because he can shoot energy out of his sword. Oh, that's Scott Pilgrim? Okay. Okay, I don't... Oh, Omni-Man? Of Fusion. That's Mega Man of Fandom. Alright, Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Oh, that's Xena. I would love to see the Balrog. Yeah, He-Man.
I mean, I didn't see Hulk.
I haven't seen Marvel characters. Yeah, so this is...
Oh,
what they
they're
have.
not there. That's why.
Jaws, Megan, Xena, Warrior, Princess. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so... Invincible. Okay, so they don't have the Marvel ones in here yet. Maybe they decided not to let them use it because Marvel has its own video games.
Yeah.
Masters of the Universe is pretty sweet, though. I do like that. Battlestar Galactica, man, that's an old franchise. Yeah, so Invincible
cool.
and the ability to fly is going to be pretty cool. I wonder how you're going to work playing as Jaws in a game where you're not always going to be in the water. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it seems I like the Lego Star Wars. I played Lego Star Wars and I played Lego Marvel. I liked the Lego games, and this seems a lot like the similar idea. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I think it's going to be one of those fun games, you know, even the kids can play. Because just like the Lego games.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely focus. By the way, that's Megan. If you don't know, Megan came out earlier in 2024? Late 2023? Whatever. But that's Megan. She's an android designed to be a friend to your kids, but she goes and becomes a murderer instead in the movie.
That's right. I thought she had red hair, though.
Yeah, no, I would think it was kind of brown. No, I think that's the right color. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah.
This looks like you're gonna have fun with this one.
Yeah, I think, it's not designed to be like an interesting, probably not designed to be like some interesting narrative or whatever. You're not here for the story. This is about gameplay. It looks like they're trying to make that as fun as possible and let you play with as many cool characters as possible. So, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right then, so we're both loving it. Let's check out the comment section, see what other people are saying about it. The Freddy scream was disturbing. So, a video game about models that were made from video game characters. It's gone full loop. There you go. Yeah, here we go. So this game is basically Lego Dimensions, but with Funko Pop. And without making you poor if you want to play all levels. Just as everything can become Lego, everything can also become Funko. I like how half the properties are for mature audiences, but this looks like it's aimed at younger audiences. Yeah, they've been doing that for years. Voltron. I like this. I do like Voltron. Voltron is where they have the 5 littler lions become a big, fuse together and become a big lion. Yeah, Freddy and Foxy from Friday Night at Freddy's and Omni-Man from Invincible is really interested to see here on the same game. Which of Mega Man characters is introduced here? Kind of surprised that Sonic or Mario isn't there. Yeah, Sonic or Mario would be cool. Yeah. It depends on the properties, like the property owners, like what they'll allow their characters to be in. So, like Marvel and Mario, those guys don't like to give up those characters very often. So, yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I like it. Like you said, and they mentioned it. Some of these are properties that are adult, like Chucky. I mean, Chucky is about a serial killer doll, and it's very gory. But This looks like it's going to be kind of geared towards younger friendly, and that's cool though. So it's kind of got references for the adults, and it's got fun gameplay and kind of child-friendly gameplay for the kids. So there you go. Yeah, but all right, check it out. It's available now. Let me just see if it is. Did they say it's available on PC?
But it was November.
Out now? No, it's out now for PS5.
Okay, it was the other one that was November.
Yeah. So check it out, guys. Funko Fusion. But, all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, this next one is a long-running franchise. As far as successful video games, I think it's been kind of hit or miss. But this looks like it could be cool. And then they've also got another one that's going to be coming out, I think, next year. That's going to be completely for mature audiences, and it looks like it's going to be really, really good.
You have to decide whether you want to go animated or if you wanted to go computer graphic.
Yeah, like photorealistic or whatever that's how they call it.
Right, whatever they call it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm more of a style over graphical quality. I don't care about graphical quality as much as I almost don't care about quality at all. I like style. Because style will survive. They'll always be able to make graphical quality higher, but they will not be able to always necessarily make a more creative style. If that makes sense.
And the story means a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just talking about as far as how it looks. Just if we're just talking about how it looks, I'm more for style. But
Okay.
all right, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants Unleashed. Gameplay trailer, PS5 and PS4. Games coming at us from PlayStation. We're going to like the video. We've got 113,000 views to 4,000 likes and 620. Excuse me.
It looks like it's a well-made game.
Yeah. Well, let's check it out. So, new trailer alert. The heroes in a half shell are dishing out all their best combat moves to a variety of mutating Mubi threats in the new game trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants Unleashed. Fans will be able to play as Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo on PS5 and PS4 consoles on October 18th, 2024. All right, I'm a huge fan from, like, when I was a kid. I was a huge fan, I should say, of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, excuse me. I even had, like,
Good morning.
I even had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bus, like, with all the action figures, and it was really cool. I don't know where that is now. I had a giant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure that was like this. Yeah, so it was pretty cool franchise, and they've kind of come into the modern era a little bit with some of their more recent stuff. Some people didn't like it. Do you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie?
Yeah, the new one?
Yeah, this one. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Where they were photorealistic. I think that they did a good job, actually. I think that they did as best as they could, like it was alright. I like the idea of seeing the fact that, mutant turtles that are human-sized would be super strong, bullet-resistant, because they're, turtles. Yeah. And they have shells. So, yeah, cool stuff. But this game looks like it's going to be awesome. And then there's also the Last Ronin game that's going to be coming out based on a very dark comic book. And that's going to be a very dark game. Definitely for adults. That'll be coming out next year, I think. But this looks like it's going to be more for kids. So do you have any comments before we get started?
Let's do this.
All right. We got a 1 minute 30-second trailer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go. All right. Fantasy violence, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi again, guys. April O'Neil here, and I have some exciting news to share today. The Ninja Turtles are out saving the city yet again. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there are a lot of new faces around. Mutant faces.
Okay.
And not all of them are friendly.
So this is Bebop and Rocksteady from the old
Way
cartoon.
back.
Yeah, old cartoons. They're awesome. That's cool.
So it's up to the turtles to do something about it. Luckily,
So the
each
graphic-
of them has their own unique way of dealing with unexpected problems.
Okay.
But who are these new mutants? And what do they want? If you ask me, they look like groups of concept. Or some strange...
Just a second. This is pretty cool. This is in the graphical style of the animated movie. Here. Mutant Mayhem. Now, a lot of people did not like this movie. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but that doesn't mean the game is going to be terrible. But this is... You can see the graphical... I know I can't get like a great picture here, but you can see the graphical style that they're going with. It's probably going to be the same characters. Mutant Mayhem had mutant enemy characters, so you can see where they're going with it as far as following the same idea as the animated movie that recently came out. I don't think it made... I can't remember if it made money or not. It doesn't matter either. Hopefully the game is, still good and everything. I like the idea of the mutants. That's a pretty cool idea. You have animal people attacking the city. Rhinoceros guy. Awesome. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, do you have any thoughts on it?
No, it just looks like all the other ones.
Actually, yeah, it's interesting because a lot of the video games today have been in this like semi-comic book cell-shaded graphical style. So it's definitely got style to it, though. So I'll give it that. But let's go on here. We got about 40 seconds left.
Strange experiment, maybe? Hopefully
Okay.
the turtles can find out what's really going on. They sure have a bunch of friends to help them now. Or, not? And who's to say our turtle teens can't learn a few new tricks themselves?
Okay, and
Or
each turtle
even
has a
make
different
new friends
moveset.
from all across
You can
this
see.
famously friendly city.
All right.
What do you guys think? Was that okay? Do we need
October
another
8th.
take?
Rated everyone 10 and up.
All right, so a 10 and up game, definitely, again, more for kids. All of the games today have been for kids. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think it'll be really great for kids. I'm glad that
Yeah.
all these are, kid friendly. It's good to see them out instead of seeing them playing like Call of Duty or Zombie Wars or.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just know that this is going to be attached to the movie, so I'm not sure how it's going to do because I don't think that the movie was very well liked. Teenage
Are you
Mutant-
saying that? Then that means they're going to revert back instead of going forward. Because the last movie they had computer generated graphics in it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Okay, so Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, actually, on Rotten Tomatoes, it was reviewed well. Let me see though, because you can see these are critics. I want to see what audiences thought. Yeah, so all audiences gave it an 83. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess no, never mind. Then it was reviewed well, so hopefully the game is good and hopefully people like it. It's just like a classic beat 'em up. Not
Yeah.
exactly my style of game, but yeah, for like you said, for kids.
Yeah, it'll be great for kids.
Yeah.
And it's more fast paced than it was like Carmen San Diego.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Well, let's check out what other people are saying about it then in the comments section. So it would be nice if we got PS2 Collection Trilogy from 2003. Okay, I missed the old April O'Neil design, but I still love the turtles. Yeah, because the new April O'Neil.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So this is April O'Neil from the old cartoon, And then this is the new April O'Neil, and it's not even that. This is the new April O'Neil, and you can kind of see like she's this short, pudgy, you know.
Yeah.
I think she's a blogger here. She's not a reporter anymore. So, okay. Yeah, just let Insomniac make a TMNT. Okay. This game definitely took inspiration from the TMNT 2007 movie tie-in game, which I really loved as a kid. This ain't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Puberty Radioactive Ninja Tortoise. I don't know what that means. Nothing will ever top the 2007 movie tie-in game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is that? TMNT 2007 game. Okay, yeah, see, this is what they're going to do. This is obviously old, but this is what the one coming out next year is going to be. It's going to be like a photorealistic... Well, I mean, obviously, this is still... It's not photorealistic, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to go for that real-life graphical style.
Yeah.
It's going to be very dark, and it's going to have some production value behind it, too, so watch out for that one for sure. But people look like... they're pretty you know, receptive of it, so that's cool. Yeah, so you can check it out on October 18th. Yeah, go check it out, guys. October 18th. Otherwise, this was it for video games. Now we're going to be moving on to movies. So do you want to take like a short break or something, like a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and... All right, so guys, so we're going to take a break real quick, and we will see you guys, we'll see you guys after the break, and we'll start with our 5 movie and series trailers. Here we go. All right, everybody, we are back, and we are starting with the movies and series. Excuse me. Right off the bat, you know this, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So they're making a movie of a very famous show, and the quality of the show now, it's been going on for a long time, but my understanding is I don't really watch it, but people have said it's really, really gone downhill in the last, over the last 10 years. But, you know, it's like iconic. It's a big deal. So it's a live show, and they do some really good work, and we're going to be learning a little bit about its history in this next one. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Saturday Night. New trailer, HD, coming at us from Sony Pictures Entertainment. This has been unlisted. I don't know why. We're still going to be able to watch it, but I don't understand what the thing is. But anyway, so coming at us from Sony Pictures Entertainment, we're going to like the video. It's got 3.7 million views to 334 likes and 0 dislikes. Now, that's probably because it was unlisted. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me see. Do they have a non-unlisted one? Because that kind of sucks. Just a second here, guys. They came out on the same day, but this one only has 288,000 views. Okay, let's just, we're going to watch this one. I don't know why this one was unlisted, but we can still watch it. So, anyway, so the revolution begins. Watch the new trailer for Jason Reitman's brilliant and outrageously funny #Saturday Night movie in select theaters September 27th, everywhere October 11th. All right. So, at 11:30 p.m. on October 11th, 1975, a ferocious troupe of young comedians and writers changed television and culture forever. Directed by Jason Reitman and written by these other people, Saturday Night is based on the true story of what happened behind the scenes in the 90 minutes leading up to the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live, full of humor, chaos, and the magic of a revolution that almost wasn't. We count down the minutes in real time until we hear those famous words. Welcome to Saturday Night Live. Also, rounding out the ensemble are these people, and it has all of these people in it. So, yeah. Willem Dafoe is one to watch for, definitely. So, where is he? There it is. And J.K. Simmons, that's cool. Who? Matthew Rhys. I know him. Okay, never mind. I mean, I know him, but he's not, like, super famous or anything. All right, have you watched Saturday Night Live? Actually, what I'm excited for is that this is actually Andy Kaufman. He's a very, very famous comedian who was so committed to being fun, like everything that he did was comedy, to the point that where he died of cancer, and when he died of cancer and got cancer, he told his friends he got cancer, and everybody thought he was joking, even right up until he died. People thought that it was a joke. And when he died, people thought that they were going to go to his funeral and that he was going to pop up out of the casket and go, ha ha ha, it was all a joke. So this is, but Andy Kaufman was really cool. One second, guys. Sorry, my son was knocking on the door. I think he was just, I don't know, he's probably playing. Okay, but, yeah, I mean, any thoughts on it? Saturday Night Live used to be really good. I don't know how it is now, but... Yes, Brian?
Yeah, well, Johnny Carson, wasn't it?
The TV's off.
Oh, the TV's up? Well, I'll come and fix it in just a second. No, that was the Johnny Carson show. This was with all of these people. Oh my gosh.
Who started?
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it was, there's also another one. I seen it before, and I watched the trailer for this.
Okay.
And it's very intense, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, when you get to this.
All right, well, let's check it out then. So, yeah, let's check it out. So we've got a 2-minute, 26-second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
The actors on their marks.
They want you to fail. You just have to make it to Eric.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we can get through one of these skits.
Sketches. Davey, please.
Okay, you ready, camera one?
All right. All live. Can you imagine? See, and that's something that's really cool about Saturday Night Live. I will tell you, something really cool about Saturday Night Live is that they rehearse it on a Tuesday. So they write it, then they rehearse it on Tuesday, and they do the live show on Saturday. So anything that you see live, I mean, that's live. Like, that's actually happening. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
That's really cool.
The quality used to be really amazing, and now it's just really gone downhill, though, is my understanding. Yeah. Ever since they got rid of Norm Macdonald on Weekend Update, But, all right, here we go. That's John Belushi, by the way.
Yes.
My name is Lorne Michaels. I'm the producer and creator of
Lorne
Saturday
Michaels.
Night. We're excited.
John
because
Belushi.
there's never been a television show like this. Okay.
What'd you say?
That was John Belushi.
Yep. John Belushi, really funny guy. Yep.
What kind of show is it, Lorne? Do you even know what the show is? Did anyone ask Edison what a light bulb was before he harnessed electricity?
Brian.
Who are you in the metaphor?
Chevy Chase, Gilda
There you go.
Radner, Dan Ike, how do you pronounce this?
Roy. These can't be
Oh, yeah. That was it. Dan
A
Aykroyd.
little bit smaller.
Yeah. Dan Aykroyd, yeah.
And now,
Chevy Chase was so arrogant. I'm pretty sure he still is.
Gentlemen,
So.
how long have you been standing there?
Long enough.
They want you to fail. They're betting on it. That's logical.
Okay.
That's why they're paying us all to be here. NBC makes more money playing reruns of The Tonight Show. I mean, we're 90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds who've never made anything.
Okay, so this is a bit. You haven't locked the script. Your actors are missing.
Have you seen John
Okay.
Your crew is in open rebellion.
Jesus Christ.
Your kids
See, all of these people, by the way, that he's talking about when he says like John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, these people were all basically no-name people.
Yes.
And then
at the
Saturday
beginning,
Night
right.
Live, Saturday Night Live happened, and they just became the coolest thing, man. And that's awesome. Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah.
Everyone down to the 8th floor now!
What is this?
That was kind of exciting.
We need
Okay.
to get the audience in.
Oh, you don't.
What the hell is happening? What? Lorne, I'm not going to be able to protect you. You just have to make it to air.
Live from New York.
Lorne, I'm getting calls from upstairs. You ordered a llama?
A llama?
Yeah, we all decided it was much funnier
Yeah.
a donkey.
You are so fluffy.
Hey, come on, Andy.
Yeah, Andy Kaufman, man. Everything with Andy Kaufman was a bit. I don't know if you know this. Andy Kaufman used to be like he would wrestle women.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he put up like money. He said like he would wrestle like Andy Kaufman wrestling women. Just watch this. Watch this. Andy Kaufman wrestling women. So he would get in the ring and he would wrestle with women like and for real though, and he would beat them all the time, and people always said, "Why don't you do real wrestling?" And it's like, well, that's not fun, Like that's not the whole point is, yeah. And women's wrestling champion of the world, it was Andy Kaufman. Yeah, he was so funny. And then he died of cancer, and there are people who still to this day who knew him who were like, I don't think Andy died. I think he's playing a joke on us. I think that he flew off to an island somewhere and he's living in paradise and he's going to come back and it's going to be a big joke to him. Because that's the kind of comedy that he did. Like, he was so weird. Yeah. One time he got on stage and read Moby Dick. And that was the whole thing. Yeah, so I'm excited for this to see. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to love it or anything, but it'll at least be interesting. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think that's exactly what my thoughts are. It will be interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be intense, though, because there'll be so much going on at one time.
Right. Yeah. I can definitely. Yeah. Because I think and that's the whole point. Is they're saying so it's probably going to be an hour and 45-minute movie, and it's going to be actually the actual 90 minutes leading up to the thing. So that's what it seems to be. So like the movie and the hour and a half runtime of like when the movie actually starts getting going is going to be the 90 minutes before, and it's going to play, and the movie will be in real time. It seems like that. And that would be a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then the movie will end when they say Saturday Night Live, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, well, let's check out what people are saying about it in the comments. Here we are. So the show made that show made babysitting on Saturday nights so much better. Okay. First episode, first musical guest was Janice Ian, performs 17, and Billy Preston performs Nothing from Nothing. Freaking greatest, all in one episode. Okay. I am your sister from Yemen. What? Okay. I would watch this. I would watch this on Saturday. October 11th is actually the same day as episode 1 of SNL. So opening night will be literally 50 years to the day. That's cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, this is the thing. The new movie trailer was uploaded twice. So that's what happened. Okay. So they uploaded the movie trailer twice on accident, and we watched the one with more views. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I don't know. People are excited. I think it looks good. So, yeah. This is great.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Check it out on October 11th. So we'll see you there on Saturday Night Live. All right, but let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so this next one is coming at us from Netflix. So we have 2 Netflix trailers. This is the first one, and it is a Japanese movie. Japanese or Chinese, probably a Chinese movie, I think. So martial arts. And that's what I can deduce from the thumbnail. I don't know if you can see the thumbnail, but it's a Japanese or Chinese guy holding a sword. So can't tell if it's a katana or not. I don't know. Are you into like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and movies like that?
Oh yeah.
All right, so this will be good. This will be good. So let's check it out. Then we're watching the trailer for Uprising. Official teaser, Netflix. Coming at us from Netflix, we're going to like the video. It has 239,000 views to 6.4 thousand likes and 168 dislikes. In the Joseon, or Joseon, I don't know, okay, dynasty, 2 friends who grew up together, one the master and one the servant, reunite post-war as enemies on opposing sides. Okay, a Netflix film, Uprising, is coming October 11th, only on Netflix. All right. What? Okay, so let's check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are your things? What are your thoughts?
I think it's going to be, friends fighting friends, and it's going to end up being one of those where neither one of them want to fight each other.
Yep. So
now the outcome will be the difference.
Yeah, I mean a good action, probably a good action movie, because a lot of Chinese and Japanese stuff is really good martial arts action movie. Hopefully a good action movie, and then probably some emotional drama tied in there because of the friendship. So, yeah. So let's check it out. Though we got a 1 minute 23 second trailer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Okay.
어찌 이천원자와 격이 없이 지내십니까?
Okay.
대화는 친구가 되어도.
Alright, so my wife likes watching Asian stuff, and it's all good, don't get me wrong. I am going to say, and I say this every time, first of all, I'm not going to read the subtitles, because people can read the subtitles themselves, but you're going to have, you've kind of got a little bit of a hurdle to overcome with Japanese language, or Chinese language, I'm not sure, and then subtitles. Yes, that's my thoughts so far. What do you think about that?
I hate to read a movie.
Right.
Because you miss the action.
Well, some people are like that. Some people prefer the listening to the original voice actors, and I think either one is fine. I have a hearing issue, but I also read slowly, so I usually rely on the English, like listening in English and reading at the same time to be able to get everything in at once. I always have subtitles on, but yeah. Okay, so let's move forward though. So here we
그런 거는 친구가 될 수 없어?
괜찮으시겠다.
약조만 주십시오. 약조하지 않으셨습니까?
Okay, so this is China.
주문한 개는 죽일수밖에.
Okay.
참을 내 눈앞에 끌고 와라.
Okay. An era of chaos. Alright. I don't know the actor so much, my wife probably would. Alright, so it's obviously like a civil war going on, basically.
Yes, exactly what it is.
So I think it's China, and the reason I think it's China is because of the hats that they wear. Those hats that they wear, I think that's a Chinese thing. I might be wrong, so I'm looking... Yeah. Yeah, that's China. Oh, it's Korea! Okay, then never mind. Those hats must be Korean, then. Yeah, why is this so famous? Okay, never mind. So this is Korean. This is Korean. My bad. I'm not, you know, an expert in any way about Asian cultures. But those hats that they wear, then, are apparently Korean. That makes sense, because I think my wife... No, never mind. It is Korean, because my wife watched this show where they wear these hats. Yeah, those hats... And and it was a Korean show, so obviously it was a Korean dynasty or Korean kingdom of the show she was watching. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, obviously, I think the action looks good.
Yeah, it makes you wonder though the ending, because see, at the very ending, didn't they fight each other? I thought for sure they was not going to fight each other.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, right there. Didn't it look like they did fight each other?
Right, right. I'm wondering who's gonna win. That's gonna be the big thing. I don't know. So probably people who are know about Asian cultures and Korea history in Korea will know already, because it appears to be depicting basically a real life events. Probably obviously dramatized, but real life events. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool, and I'll tell you, South Korea has some really good... Yeah, see, those hats right here. South Korea, though, has some really good movies and series and stuff that they've put out. Crash Landing on You, I watched that with my wife. It's basically a romantic dramedy, like a romantic comedy, and it is really good, a really good series, and it's in English. It's in Korean with subtitles. What's that?
Yeah.
No. It's I don't think it's dubbed over. I think we either read subtitles. I'd have to go back and watch it, but it's a really good show. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I mean, any last thoughts before we go to comments?
No. Let's move on.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's check out the comments here. So, where is Kingdom? No. Okay. Who cares about that? From the moment I thought this was a Kingdom spin-off. Okay. Set during the Imjin Wars, the first time Japan tried to conquer Korea. Most Westerners are unfamiliar with this part of East Asian culture. Looks great. Yeah, cool. The name of that sword is... It is a traditional sword that has existed since the Goryeo dynasty. Korean sword and Japanese sword are different. There's a difference between the whatever that is and the katana. Okay, that's what I was saying, because it didn't look like Japan, but they were using a sword that looks like a katana. But this guy is saying that the katana and this sword are different. Oh, and I see it. I don't know if you guys so I can see it from here. That sword, it's so if we kind of zoomed in, it starts off like this and gets thinner as it's going, which is different than a katana. My understanding is, I'm not like a sword expert, but I think the katana does not start wide and get thinner. After watching Under the Queen's Umbrella, I never looked back. So Under the Queen's Umbrella is a Korean show that my wife also watched. Yeah. This looks so good, but honestly, I would have wanted a final season of Kingdom. This Kingdom thing. Yeah. Many Korean movies and series have content that makes you feel depressed. I hope this isn't the case. Korean shows and movies are really good, though. The writing is so good. So, yeah. All right. Well, people look like they're excited about it. You can check it out on October 11th. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, I wanted to see that sword.
Yeah, when it goes over the cliff.
Do you see right here? Like it's wider, and then looks like it gets thinner. No, I don't know. Maybe not.
No, it stays wide.
Okay.
I'm not a sword expert.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's different from a katana, but apparently it is. Maybe it's something about the way they make it that's different. Katanas are made in a very specific way where it's hard on the outside, soft in the middle. It allows the blade to be a little bit flexible. But it also means that if you put enough force on a katana, on the blade of a katana, it'll actually bend. So, yeah. All right, well, yeah, check this one out, October 11th. Otherwise, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, this next one I'm excited for. So this is a third movie in a franchise of movies, and basically what we got is a pretty good, fun opening movie that introduced us to the characters. Typically what happens in a trilogy of movies is you have like the really good first one, if it's good, you'll have the really good first one, and sometimes the second one is equally good.
I saw Mommy, she's here.
Okay, go to Mommy then. And the second one will be like equally as good and continue the story, develop the characters a little bit more, or sometimes it'll be kind of a dip, a lull in quality, and then it'll finish off with the third one in the big franchise finale where it's super cool because we're pulling out all the stops. And this series of movies did that. It was like a lull in the middle, and hopefully we get that really big franchise ending. So yeah, did you watch the other ones? Are you excited about this one?
I saw the first one. That was enough for me.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's got their opinion. Let's check it out together.
Are you insinuating something there, Michael?
Oh, no. I'm just saying, like, you have a right to not like a movie. Some things are just to people's taste, Yeah. You can be wrong if you want to be. But, all right, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Venom: The Last Dance. Final trailer. Great name for a movie, by the way. The Last Dance. I like that. So, Sony Pictures Entertainment, we're going to like the video. It's got 9.39 million views, 122,000 likes to 3.4 thousand dislikes. With you to the end. Witness the epic conclusion in #Venom: The Last Dance exclusively in theaters October 25th. 1 second. Okay, so, in Venom: The Last Dance, Tom Hardy returns as Venom, one of Marvel's greatest and most complex characters, that is true. For the final film in the trilogy, Eddie and Venom are on the run, hunted by both of their worlds, and with the net closing in, the duo are forced into a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on Venom and Eddie's last dance. Venom: The Last Dance stars these people, it's written by those people, okay, none of that stuff, we don't care about that. Yeah, cool. It says credits are not final. I haven't seen that before, but that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right, so Matt did not like the first one. You probably wouldn't have liked the second one. Depending on how it goes, like I said, that kind of pattern of like sometimes there's a little bit of a dip, but then they really, really push for the third one. This one, even if you didn't like the first one, you might actually like this one, but I don't know, I don't know yet, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, so any last thoughts, though, before we get started?
No, let's do this.
All right, so we got a 2-minute, 58-second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go. Okay, one thing I do want to say, because we're starting with Venom talking, that is not Tom Hardy using a synthesizer or a voice changer. That's just Tom Hardy changing his voice. So if you listen to it, that's just Tom Hardy changing his voice himself. So listen to this. Yeah. Okay.
This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Oh my gosh. I like that. Okay. Okay. So the power, Venom's powers are so cool. That's the thing. That's, yeah. I love Venom's powers.
No, I can absolutely guarantee you I'm gonna.
has found us.
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm already going to tell you guys, if you know anything about the comics, and he says, my creator. The person who sits on that throne, his name is Crom. Crom. No, it's not Crom. It's the Dark King, the Black King. He is a super cool guy. Let me see, the Black King. Let me see. Symbiote. The Symbiote God. Null! That's his name, Null. And he is super cool. So before the universe began, okay, in Marvel, God, like the Judeo-Christian God, is a real thing, is a real being, okay? And he's up there, and he does certain things, but he's basically, you never hear about him because he's just too powerful for superhero stuff, and he can do whatever he wants. But before the Judeo-Christian God created the universe in the way that we know it, there was the Void. And the Void was Null. And Null, once God created the Celestials, which then started to create the universe, they were encroaching on, the Celestials were encroaching on Null's territory. So he went to war with the Celestials, and he's this super powerful guy, and he created the symbiote. And he wears a symbiote suit that it's actually kind of like Spawn. And he has all these awesome superpowers, and he's really cool. And yeah, so Null is a pretty... If they're talking about the Black... I think they call him the Black King. If they're talking about Null, and he's sitting on that throne, that's going to be a pretty cool piece of lore for comic book fans and stuff like that. So I really like that story. But all right, let's move forward. Sorry, I just had to take it aside so you understood. We're getting into some stuff that reaches all the way back to primordial times with Jesus and God and the angels. I don't know if they exactly follow Judeo-Christian tradition with God, but anyway, here we go.
Found us.
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
Okay.
The symbiotes didn't come here by accident. They were running.
From what?
Okay, are they going to show him? Yes.
What's his name then? No.
We have something to do. As long as Venom lives, everything will end.
What are we doing?
We need a disguise.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Why do you keep knocking people out? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so he didn't kill that guy. That's good.
We've come a long way, you and me. But we are strong.
This world can't survive if you stay together.
Okay. I'm liking these big monsters, that's for sure. We got the Venom horse. Actually, 1 second. I know you had to step away, but one of the coolest parts of the trailer just played as you were stepping away. Check this out.
But I need him.
Look at the Venom horse. Okay.
You're bad people.
There we are.
There comes a time in every man's life where you have to make a sacrifice.
Eddie, I'm with you to the end.
Okay, so we're gonna get some pretty cool action here with fighting Venom fighting other symbiotes.
No, this is all the money that we have.
What is this feeling? It's like this feeling? It's like all of my problems have gone away.
I think you broke my foot.
Eddie, I need more money.
So Venom is addicted to gambling. Quite the gambler there. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. This is like a huge risk for them to introduce such a deep character in the comic books as Null. Because he's so, like I said, deep. It's like so deep into the lore that we're getting here that typically they don't get into characters like this. But this is pretty cool. Just a second. I've got a couple of things here. Yeah, so I think it's okay. So Matt had to step away, so I'm just gonna put it to me real quick. Oh no, Matt is back. All right, yeah.
Sorry,
so
I had to let the dog out.
Yeah, no problem. So this is like getting really deep into the lore of the character, and typically they don't take that risk. Like, you don't get them going into things that could really... Like, if Null exists, then there are implications for the universe that maybe they don't want to get into, so they don't mention him. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so it's really a big risk, and really cool that they're actually bringing him in.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's awesome. Basically what he is he's a god with a little g that has an astronomical amount of power. And, yeah, he created the symbiotes. So, yeah. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
I liked it when he sat there and said, shh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the comedy aspects are really... I like the comedic duo here with Tom Hardy and Venom, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to build it up to like it's going to be this big epic thing, and I hope it is. I hope for you. Yeah. Matt doesn't like it, but I liked the first one. I liked the second one too, but it just wasn't as good as the first one. So, but let's check it out. Let's check out the comment section, see what people have to say about it. Here we go. So, if you and Venom stay together, the world will end. Venom, let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Oh, I like murder mystery stuff. Venom at the start of the trailer. Very, very serious. Venom at the end of the trailer. Let's go gambling. Yeah, this is the thing. Never thought Null in live action was possible, but here we are. Yeah. First Deadpool, then Venom, and later Sonic. This truly is the year for trilogies. Yeah. Sony, we need money. Venom 3. All right, let's put Null in it. The fact that Venom got a trilogy before the Justice League will never stop being funny. I'm still sad we don't have Venom as I grew up. We don't have Venom as I grew up with him. More serious, scary, and still super cool. But I do love this version of him for different reasons. Yeah. Yeah, seeing Null is something I've never thought I needed. I'm telling you right now, like, that is so cool. I wonder how much he's actually going to be in it, though. He might just be mentioned. So...
Yes, but they'll build off that.
Right, exactly. Into future things with the Sony. That's what I was saying. It would be cool to see Venom come into the Sony Spider-Man movies, like with Tom Holland, if they made another Tom Holland Spider-Man movie and then Venom got introduced. Or maybe they could do something where you get the black suit Spider-Man, but Venom, the Venom symbiote, talks to Tom Holland, like with Tom Hardy being the voice. You know, that'd be cool. But yeah, so check this one out, October 25th, guys. October 25th. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so this next one looks like it's going to be a straight-up drama, I think. I don't know. sounds sad, and it is from Netflix. So let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Lonely Planet. Official trailer, Netflix. Actually, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a documentary. Sounds like a documentary about like the planet, right? Like planet Earth and stuff like that. So, but it's got 397,000 views to 4.4 thousand likes and 1.2 thousand dislikes. We're going to like the video. Coming at us from Netflix, a reclusive novelist, Laura Dern, arrives at a prestigious writer's retreat in Morocco, hoping the remote setting will unlock her writer's block. While there, she meets a young man, Liam Hemsworth, that starts as what starts as an acquaintanceship evolves into an intoxicating, life-altering love affair. Directed by those people and whatever, and it premieres October 11th on Netflix. Yes, so an idyllic writer's retreat in Morocco, a newly single novelist finds an unexpected connection with a younger man who's reevaluating his life choices. I am reevaluating my life choices. Let's start sleeping with a woman who's much older than me.
Hey, wisdom counts.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Let the cougar pounce, I guess, is the strategy for my midlife crisis. But all right, let's check it out. We got a 2-minute, 15-second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Madam, welcome to the writer's retreat.
Okay.
You think if I just took the smallest room, I could skip all the group activities? I just need a quiet place to work.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I'm Owen.
Catherine, are you having a great trip?
It's fine, I guess.
Do you write fiction or non-fiction?
Neither. I'm just here with my girlfriend.
He only reads Sports
Oh, man.
Why'd you fly thousands of miles?
I'm finishing a book.
How's it going?
Fine, I guess.
Okay, so he is... The plot thickens. He's got a girlfriend. She's really old. It's good to see that scientist from Jurassic Park is doing well later in life, at least. Okay, here we go, though. Got about 1:30 left.
I don't know who you are here.
Are you threatened by this?
Are you serious? How come you can't finish your book at home?
Long story.
I've got time.
I think the point of travel was to show us the tiny place we occupy in the world.
How does your guy deal with all this?
Who said I had a guy?
Wikipedia.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, because she's a famous writer.
You followed me yesterday.
I just wanted to make sure you were safe.
Am I?
All right.
When you're stuck in life, you need to do something irrevocable.
Here we go.
Careful there.
All right. I mean, it's a girl movie.
It's a girl movie. Chick flick.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, what do you... cool. You know? I mean, it
Chick
seems like...
flick.
Yeah, I mean, that's really... It's like, yeah, this is like the most stereotypical girl movie, which is fine. Like chick flick, like you're saying. Romantic. I don't even think it's going to be a comedy. It'll just be like a romantic drama.
Yeah, it'd be one that my wife would be happy to watch.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a book. Because a lot of these are written, like our books that get made into movies. Is it a book? Yeah, Lonely Planet by Stephen Dietz. Not from the... He stays in... Okay, never mind. That's a different thing. Okay, so maybe this one isn't a book. Okay, yeah. So this one looks like it was not a book. But my only thing is just that he's a young guy, you know, and he's a good-looking young guy. You'd think that he'd just want somebody a little bit closer to his age, I guess. But I mean, you know, it's not, as long as they're, I don't know, two adults who are of, you know, legal age and consenting, you know, and obviously they should get married before having relations with each other. But
I agree.
Probably not going to happen in this movie. Anyway, yeah, it's a chick flick. Check it out. You know, Liam Hemsworth, Chris Hemsworth's brother, and Laura Dern. So I guess let's check out what the comments are saying though. I'm realizing I'm sick of the trope of making someone's partner insufferable, so liking someone else or cheating on them is okay. There you go. There are movies I love that have it, like You've Got Mail, but it really needs to stop. Actually, I do agree with that. I do, and I was thinking that at first. I wasn't going to say anything, but it's like, yeah, it's never okay.
Well, it promotes people to go ahead and cheat.
Yeah, well, he should just break up with his girlfriend and then go with Lorna Dern's character.
Yeah.
You know, so Lorna Dern's casting in this is what makes it interesting. The movie as a whole looks just about meh, but her casting in a romance film like this is what intrigues. Yeah. Liam Hemsworth was 3 years old when Jurassic Park was released, which starred Lorna Dern, who was 26. She's 23 years older than him. My lord. He looked so amazing with Kate Winslet in The Dressmaker. I'm definitely going to watch this. Okay. This movie sits next to Armageddon, Star Wars, Transformers, and Little Mermaid as one of the most realistic premises in a movie of all time. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, people are just saying, like, look, we know what it is. It's like a popcorn movie. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. Good analogy.
Yeah, like not a whole lot of substance, but just it is what it is. You can watch it. It's okay, and it's got all of the familiarity that you like. So in romantic movies like this. So there you go. Check it out. October 11th. That's what it said, right? October 11th. Yeah, on Netflix.
October 11th.
So, there you go. We'll be there for sure. Opening night, right?
No.
Okay. Well, let's check it out. Let's move on to the last trailer for the day, for this week anyway. Okay, here we go. All right, so this one I'm actually excited for, and I'll tell you why I'm excited for. One thing is I have this, so I can watch this. But I love vampires. I do. I love vampires. I love vampire movies. I love vampire books. I read a werewolf book, and I loved it. It was called The Last Werewolf, and it was awesome, and I loved it, and it was great. So there you go. That's how much I love vampire stuff. Do you like vampire stuff?
Does it count if I watched American Werewolf in London?
That's a good one. Yes, that's like I love that kind of stuff. Yes. So let's check it out though. Have you seen the original?
No.
The original is a classic, a classic that is considered really great in the series, or in the. You know what I'm trying to say. It was a mini series that was released in 1979, and now they're doing their own thing. It looks like it's going to be a movie though. So let's.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, let's check it out. We were watching the trailer for Salem's Lot. Official trailer, Max. Coming at us from Max, which is actually HBO Max. And we're going to like the video. It's got 1.3 million views, 30,000 likes, 1.2 thousand dislikes. So they used to tell stories about this place. Based on Stephen King's terrifying novel, the new Max original film, #Salem's Lot, from the creator of the Conjuring universe and a producer of it, premieres October 3rd exclusively on Max. Yeah, all right. Okay, that's the description. Max has some very, very short descriptions, but yeah, you didn't see the original miniseries. The original miniseries looked like this. This was the vampire. Came out in 1979, The Ultimate Terror, and this looks like it's going to be kind of exciting for me anyway. I'm into like vampires. This is a classic. People loved it when it was out. and I hope that people like this new one. I hope this new one is good. So, any comments before we get started?
I hope it's like the old one.
Yeah, yeah. But all right then. So we got a 2-minute 40-second trailer. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here we go. All right, Max Original.
I've always written stories about things that are so terrible.
Ooh.
You'll run away until your brain won't remember.
So why did you come back?
I'm here for research.
What exactly, though, are you researching?
Okay.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the lot recently?
Always a small town in Maine. Okay. What is
there are
this?
some folks who've had some kind of unusual experiences.
Uh-huh. All right. So I've never seen the original series either, so.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into here.
That one lady in the back seat was from 9/11.
I'm sorry, say it again?
From that lady in the back seat, she's from 911.
Oh, like was that a movie?
Yeah, isn't that the series? Isn't that her from the series?
From a series called 9/11? I'm not familiar with
911?
Or 911? No, I'm not familiar with that, but I mean it could be true. I forget her name, but she's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. Guy Guy returns home to do research. He's a horror novelist. It's like, yeah, well, we got research
Yeah.
for you right here. Here we
You
go.
have no idea what you're getting yourself into here.
Oh, did you see the guy behind him?
Yeah.
Answer me.
Uh-oh. The Conjuring universe.
Disease you can catch.
See, that's the thing. So I wasn't sure. One second, we're going to get to this because this looks cool. I wasn't sure, but I will say that a lot of vampire lore says that they must be invited in to your home. So if you have a home, vampires cannot come in unless they're invited in. In a lot of lore, not all of the properties play by those rules, but I was waiting to see, do they have to be invited in here? And it looks like they do. It looks like this vampire kid needs to be invited in, and he uses some kind of hypnotism to make this kid open the doors for him. So that's interesting. Yeah. And then this guy, he's like, the power of Christ compels you.
If we don't fight back, they'll come for us eventually.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
All right. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's a whole it seems like the town, I never saw the original miniseries, but it seems like the whole town of people knows that there's vampires, and they just live a certain way to ensure that. I don't know if you saw this too, because you mentioned it, like you were saying, did you see the people behind him? I don't know if you saw this, but watch this.
You'll run away until your brain won't remember.
And right there.
Yeah. So it looks like even like this kid, he knows that there are vampires, and he goes in his treehouse because then the only way they can get in.
They can't go in because they're not invited in.
Right, and then another thing is that in some lore, if you invite a vampire in and they come in and then you say like, I rescind your invitation or whatever, they basically are like almost like pulled back through the door. And so,
oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it looks great. It makes me think of Black Mass or Midnight Mass. I don't know if you. So you can check out my review of Midnight Mass over on our website, mikesafterextrareviews.com. Under written reviews, we have the After Extra reports over there. This was a great series. This makes me think of that. So like a small town, basically vampires start coming in. That's Midnight Mass. This is looks like it's similar to that. Small town people living with the vampires basically, which is an interesting concept. Like all these people who live here know that vampires exist. They just know how to live without getting
not in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, like they stay inside at night. They lock their windows. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, any thoughts?
No.
Yeah, I think it looks great. Let's check out the comments section then. I like that it's set in the 70s. It also looks like the people who made this movie have an understanding of what made the novel so memorable. The only thing about living in New England I could never stomach. Oh, the damn vampires. Yeah, Lost Boys. Lost Boys. Okay, snuck into the living room and saw the original when I was 7 and literally constructed a cross out of popsicle sticks to keep under my bed for the next 6 months afterwards. Yeah, I think this is Stephen King's creepiest book. There are so many scenes in the book that get under your skin. The Shining and Pet Sematary are very spooky and creepy too, but Salem's Lot just has such good tension throughout the book. So, yeah, things I like: crosses glow, and I like that they actually repel the vampires like a powerful force. The colors: day looks warm and welcoming, night looks cold and gloomy. Yeah, the isolation of the lot. They love the look of the vampires. Yeah, I think that this looks great. I do. I agree with this person. People look like they're liking it. It'll be cool to see as a movie on Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is cool. And then maybe I'll have to watch the original miniseries too. Well, maybe I'll watch this first, and then I'll watch the original miniseries, so that way this one isn't kind of spoiled for me through the
original. Then you
original.
could see how close they are in relationship.
Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below which you guys think I should watch first. But, yeah. Otherwise, guys, I mean, yeah, that's what we have for this week. Matt, you have anything last minute you want to say to everybody for this week?
It's been a pleasure. I tell you, you educated me on a lot of things today, Michael.
Yeah. I think that we did. Yeah, this was pretty good. A lot of kid games. I would have liked some more mature stuff for the games, but I'm loving the movies. I think that they were good games for kids and a younger audience for gamers. But otherwise, Salem's Lot. This one really is the biggest one for me that I'm interested in. This one and Venom: The Last Dance. So.
Yeah, I figured you would like the Venom one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, superheroes. Anything superheroes is my thing. So, but that's all we've got this week, guys. Matt, if you want to say goodbye to everybody.
Sergeant Matt signing off.
Yeah. We do thank you all for watching us and giving us support. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. We do want to thank you one last time and just say God bless you all, and have a good day.